Let's take a closer look, shall we? What do you think of that? There's a little bit of dirt, huh? Then, of course, here's the other side. Yep, a little dirty. These are 608Zs. Pretty typical. Got a bunch of them. And that's what came out. Let's get these end caps out. Here's one. And here's the other one. All right, gotta pop the bearings out. There's one. It's got a little finger spring with it. That's cool. It's not broken. And here's the other one. That one's stuck in a little bit more. Figure spring. Okay, that's cool. Now, let's check these out. Ooh, that one is... Let me see, let me compare it to this one. Oh, that one is mostly gone. You're not going to be able to hear it, but I can feel it. Yeah, mostly gone. Maybe 25% life left in that, but yeah, it's a little gravelly. And this one, I'd say it's about the same. A little gravelly. So, time to replace them. A couple of 608Zs. Metal end caps on both sides. So I got a 10-pack of these. These are PGN or Penguin brand. They're sold in the US and they are C3 tolerance. That's the highest tolerance I can find. Typically you get like, say, C5, but these are C3s. So they're pretty good. So here's new. And there's old. I gotta clean these up. And I'm gonna grease them. So something will never rust or get stuck again. That's really handy. Love this stuff. Been using it for years. And I put a full tube, what is it? I got a full tube, I think maybe like 2015, 2016. And I've only used about that much. It's expensive. It's not one of those $1 a tube things, I can tell you that. But considering I will probably use this for 20 years, well, I mean, what do you want? That's a pretty good value for the money. There, get the finger spring in there. New bearing. Fantastic. I'll do the other one. Grease everything that makes sense to grease. That's my motto. Then you don't have to worry about stuff later on. So even though this shaft doesn't show any signs of rust whatsoever, I'll put a little bit of grease on it anyway, because if for some reason it ever gets into an environment where there could be excessive moisture or frankly just water, this won't rust. I know, it's way too much work for a machine of this nature. I get it. That's just kind of, it's just kind of the way I like to do things. All right. So let's see. See all the way through the brush roll tube. So let's put that dude in. It's just press fit. All right. And then this can go in the other end. They're the same. It's a matching set. All right. Hope that's the right end to put on here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and do it again. That's going to be rather embarrassing. All right, here we are. I've realigned the axle so it's not sticking out like it once was. Oh, look at that. That is totally smooth. No grinding, no nothing. I do need to clean this up a little bit though. Be right back. A little scrubbing. Looks a bit better. All right, good enough. Put the end cap on. Then I'll have to do like a seating alignment to pound that in a bit. I don't have to do too much though. You'll have to tell me in the comments if you really care about the post-mortem on these bearings. So these are the kind with the little plastic bearing keepers, and I'm less than thrilled with those because, boy, I tell you, when they fail, oh, do you ever get a bad lockup? And if we take a close look, there's obviously some dirt there, but the grease is not very functional. It's coming out somewhat chunky. I can't say that there's a lot of dirt, but the grease is not doing its job anymore, to be sure. What little of it there is, I mean, there's just not that much left. So when you run out of grease, what happens is bearings get dry and overheat. And it kind of messes up their roundness. They're no longer a nice round shape. Well, you get the idea. So there's one. You can see the goo that came out of that. Then here's the other one, and it realistically is going to be about the same. Yep, not much grease in there. Now, if these had rubber seals, they could be cleaned and repacked, and I've done that plenty of times. But these were metal seals, so in some cases, metal is not better than the rubber. And here's the other side of both. And you got a small mess? Get a small vacuum.